So, hello guys. I'm going to make a quick little video here for you about peas. I love peas. Everybody loves peas, right? I think I've said that line before. Everybody except my wife. My wife does not like peas. But I love peas. I grow tons of peas here in Florida every year, and they do extremely well. I normally start them around September, the end of September, going into October, and do out a couple batches all the way until January. And they do so well for me. I grow snap peas, shell peas, some of the snow peas. And if you're curious about any varieties that do really well for me, I was just going to talk about 3 or 4 of them here. This one right here is called Sienna. This is a shell pea, and it is extremely productive. It's a determinate pea, which means it stops growing, won't keep growing. So it'll flower a whole bunch and then pretty much stop. But it is crazy productive, guys. And you can see right there what I mean by determinate. It'll send out all its flowers and then stop doing that. But this is a crazy productive pea and really, really good tasting. This is the second year that I've grown it. And you can see some of them letting dry out a little bit there to save for some dry peas. But super nutty, buttery flavored little green pea to harvest. Really, really good tasting. And each plant has, you can see right there, 3 or 4 pods per node, which is really insane. There's 3 on this one, but some of them have 4. I've even seen some with 5 pods or flowers per node, and those grow into a pod. So really, really productive variety and really good flavor. Look at all those. This is one of the most productive peas that I've ever grown, and it's very disease resistant, especially here in Florida during our winters. We tend to have a lot of dew in the first thing in the morning, and that's really, really conducive for viruses and molds and everything that attack a lot of winter plants. But zero problems with these, so super awesome. And again, the flavor just amazing. The Sienna pea, yeah. Super awesome shelling pea, guys. Great flavor, super productive, and nothing's bothering it. So, what else can you ask for, right? And right here is one of my favorite snow peas. This one's called Sweet Horizon, which again, it's another super productive pea. Look at all those flowers on there. Very productive. Gets nice, big, large pods. They kind of fell over on here for me. I didn't stake this row up, but these do a little better staked up. But nice, large pods. Look at those. Gorgeous. And they're nice and straight, and they fill out a little bit. You let the pea inside get a little large for you, and then, oh yeah. The pod isn't very sweet, but the peas inside are. Such a great balance. Super delicious, super productive, and yeah, another one that does really well here in Florida for me. No disease issues or anything. So it's one that I plant every year, and it just keeps on flowering and flowering and pumping out those pods like crazy. Can't beat that at all. Sweet Horizon, guys. Really, really good. And here's another variety, one that I plant out every year, along with those other 2. And this is the purple magnolia pea. This one, these are just getting ready to flower here for me. And as the name says, these are of course purple. It's a purple snap pea, and they're really juicy pods, really sweet, and they're purple. What can you say? The only downside is the plants are very vigorous, and they get 4 or 5, and as they're flowering and you're harvesting them, they can get 6, 7 feet tall. So you got to make sure you give them something sturdy to climb on. But this is an awesome variety that I stick on my trellises and all underneath my fruit trees and everything. And you can see I got rows of them here. I grow tons of peas, guys. I really just love just coming out every morning and eating peas. But Pearl Magnolia, one that I've done every year. It's extremely productive, tastes great. Again, does really well here in Florida for me. Can take the temperature swings, can take a bit of dry. You can see I don't really water these, by the way, none of my peas. So you can see they're not too happy that they're bone dry, but they're growing really well. And great pea, guys. Those are 3 varieties that do extremely well for me, and I plant them out every year. And I play around. I get new pea varieties every year, but those 3 are 100% every years for me because they do so well. And I got some up on the fence there. Hang on. Here we are. These are the purple magnolia when they're in pod. Look at those, just gorgeous purple pods. And actually, these are one of my favorites. Look at that nice, super juicy tender pod. Very crunchy, very juicy, and a great flavor. Look at what. It's got great sweetness to it. It's got great pea flavor. It's just extremely delicious, and they look beautiful. Just beautiful, beautiful peas. Look at those. Sorry, guys. I'm picking and eating here as I'm talking to you. But so easy to grow. You stick them on your fence all over the place. Look at those flowers. Beautiful flowers, guys. That is just gorgeous. And then beautiful pods. What more can you ask for, right? But I'll tell you what, guys. Get yourself some peas and just grow them everywhere. Put them on your fence. Put them on your fruit trees. If they're a dwarf variety, just throw them all over your yard, guys. Everywhere you got space, you should be growing food and growing things like this, because if I was to go buy these in the store, which, yes, I saw purple peas in the store the other day, for one little 4-ounce package is $12, guys. Okay? I can go buy a pack of seed one year for that much, save my own seed, replant them every year, and pay nowhere near that much. Sorry, there's cars flying by everywhere now. But guys, you gotta grow that food and stuff like this. You either can't buy it at all, which they're nowhere near as fresh as this, or are they gonna taste as good, or you are gonna pay an arm and a leg, guys. So get out there and grow some peas, because they're definitely worth it. Even if you just want to come outside every morning and stare at them. So hop to it. Grow that food, guys. Love you. Grow peas. See you later. Oh, look what we have here. That one mutated back to green. Isn't that interesting? You didn't want to stay purple. It's alright. It's alright. I'll eat those ones first.